Hey, we're back. We're back from that PSA. My man over there, Boogs, MD, is chefing them up.
Yes.
We're over here. What you snapping for, clown? I know I'm on. What is wrong with you?
He don't think that you can recognize the big,
I see
big
that.
red light, right?
Dude. You know what? Here we go again. I promised Miss Barbara I'm going to try to do this show right. You snapping me one more time in the name, I'm going to get up and tickle you. I swear you. I tell you, I'm not in the mood.
You gotta say something different.
I'm going to tickle him. I'm going to tickle him. Right now, we're joined on the couch by one of the most important persons to me in the city. In the city because of what she does. Please introduce yourself.
Peace. My name is Cindy Diggs, and I'm the founder of Peace Boston.
Peace Boston, which is a great initiative. How did you come up about this?
Well, back in December in 2005, we just got a little bit tired of the violence that was just getting ready to start over again. I mean, we had gone through this back in the 90s, and just for us to watch young people killing one another just got to be a trigger for me to say, all right, now what are we going to do? We handled this back in the 90s. What are we going to do to address this violence?
Now, what makes you the right person that young people listen to you? What is your background that people don't know about Miss Cindy Diggs?
Well, I was in the music industry for a really long time back in the 90s.
Yes.
What did you do? She was a B-girl.
All right now. Oh, no. No. None of that. I did a lot of things back then. I was the promotions director for a number of national and local artists, as well as putting on an entertainment convention. I was a nightclub promoter, so a lot of things.
You
and
kicked me out of a club once, didn't you?
I sure did.
Okay,
Essex
good.
Club.
I just wanted to make sure, because you know I drink a lot.
Biggest
you didn't
troublemaker.
get kicked out. You just was asked to leave.
Yes.
That's what he's telling you.
Kicked out is when you refuse to leave.
Yes.
When you ask to leave, you make a lot of noise and you leave like a man.
That's what it is.
Do you find, with your entertainment background, with the rappers and the singers, when you talk to kids on the street, does that help you relate to them?
Oh yeah, because I'm under the same understanding that they have of hip hop. So for me to be able to talk to them in their own language is really an asset for this work. And I had left the music industry back in '98 to work with young people in 2000, and by 2003, 2004, it was on. So instead of trying to help them with their careers in music, we had to flip to keeping them alive.
Okay. Who's that you have with you?
This is Mr. Roy Martin.
And why is Roy here tonight?
Roy is here because he's actually taken over the role of the president of Peace Boston. I'm stepping back a little bit to work directly with young people, so he's going to take over the helm.
Okay, Roy. Now, that sounds like a big responsibility.
Yes.
So why are you the man for the job? Why did Cindy handpick you?
I don't know why.
Roy, talking to the mic, please.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm thankful and I'm honored.
Roy, talking to the mic, please.
I'm thankful and I'm honored, and I don't want to get tickled, so I'm gonna speak into the mic. But I mean, honestly, I do a lot of work every day with young people. I'm born and raised. I'm from this community. I'm from Bromley Heath, born and raised, so I'm familiar with a lot of stuff that young people go through. I got children in the age range that are impacted by violence. And then beyond that, I do the Spotlight DVD thing. And, so, I mean, pretty much I'm familiar with a lot of these young artists. Peace Boston is basically comprised of youth workers, hip-hop artists, teachers. Shout out to my man
hairstylists and barbers.
Stylists, DJs for peace. They're ministers that are on board. Mm-hmm. And so, everybody that does something that is important or impacts the life of young people or folks that we want to have involved in it. And then I guess why I was chosen is because there's not enough males doing things. And, we got a woman taking the lead. Like Cindy is widely known as the mother of hip-hop in Boston.
Right.
And, when she put the call out for a lot of men to get involved, I'm one of them people. I tell everybody, Cindy could kind of tell me what to do better than she could ask me what to do. Y'all know she done threw this brother out of the club.
We let you feel like, we let you run things, but behind the scenes,
exactly.
Yeah,
Shout out to my man Byron too. I can't get away without doing that. But so the issue is really that men need to get more involved. I'm a parent, And so, beyond that, my son's a producer, and we need to show young people how to do hip hop responsibly.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
And I bring this to you. And
ask me a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Bring it on.
You said you have children.
Yes, sir.
You yourself look like you're a junior in high school.
I owe him $1 for that.
No problem with that.
All right.
When you go out, and do you find yourself running into a lot of one-parent household, the moms, and they're asking you for advice on this young prince of mine, this young king, is acting like an animal? What do you tell her, and what number? Say if someone's out there right now, they need you to talk to them. Yeah. Give them a number or an email right now, and what advice can you give them?
Well, see, now you put me on the spot. I'm going to give you 2 numbers, actually. The first email I'm going to give you is, peaceboston@gmail.com. Now, in the daytime, I work for the Youth Development Network at the Boston Public Health Commission. Cindy works at the Adolescent Health Clinic at Boston Medical Center. So we do this by profession, and we do this with our real lives. And to answer your question, I've been a single parent. I have custody of my kids. I'm married now. Shout out to my wife. She's probably you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sleep on the couch, bro. But, the one thing I would try to explain is that, young people, particularly teenagers, go through the same thing all of us went through as teenagers. And the one thing is, remember what it was like for you as a teenager. We all act up. And so if you give young people the ability to grow through things, and they need partners to grow through things, then they can grow up and be productive adults, productive citizens, and good parents and good neighbors. But, sometimes we give up on them. We don't give them a chance. We think because you screwed up early, like I've been in a lot of trouble. There's nobody that's going to look at this and say Roy's a hypocrite. They're going to, say, yeah, Roy been in a lot of trouble, and Roy is kind of, doing some of the things that we need to be doing, like, taking control of your kids and taking control of your life and doing positive things, or, just grown-up things.
Well, see, now that's a good point right there, because a lot of parents forget that you was a child.
There it is.
And boys are supposed to be loud. Boys are supposed to fall on the ground. They're supposed to grow, and we're too busy trying to stifle what God gave me the energy. What we have to do as a parent, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, is just give them positive reinforcement and put them on the right path.
Well, and you know what the other thing is, like I got teenage kids too, so you talking about me looking like I'm young. I mean, I got 19-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 12-year-olds. I ain't gonna keep going. Yeah, but all kids make mistakes. Yeah. All kids make mistakes. It's almost like you're not a child if you haven't made mistakes. And so the one thing is, learn, like, hey, when they make mistakes, just put them right back on the right course.
All right, we got 1 minute in this segment.
Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm going to do. Sydney, you have been so positive and influential in this city. If you had one piece of advice that you can give him right now, live, in all 17 houses, what would it be?
Just stay strong. Peace is a difficult thing to promote. Just stay strong and keep up with it, because young people are dependent on us.
Okay, 30 seconds. Phone number and email address again, and webpage, quickly.
Webpage, www.peaceboston.com. It is up and running. Email, peaceboston@gmail.com. And the phone number I'm going to give you to answer the question about where's the first step, I'd say call me at my office, 617-534-3500. That's the Youth Development Network at the Boston Public Health Commission. 617-534-3500, the Youth Development Network at the Boston Public Health Commission.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Street. Right now, we're going to go to a commercial break, a PSA, and we'll be right back. We're going to send it over to the Tucker Brown Group, My Peoples, along with B Styles. See you. 617. I don't know the number here.
708-3280.
Man, whatever.
Oh, that's so funny.